I don't care to say she is the worst. She is useless. She is the definition of a complete useless. She can't do anything. The only time that she actually was useful was worse, or probably as worse as... No, I hate... No. She deserves the very top of the dumpster fire. You guys have asked and I shall deliver. Yo, what is guys, your Bullseye here. I'm gonna be doing a waifu tier list about the legendary Pokemon tier list I made. I asked you guys to get the video to 3 likes and I will do a waifu tier list. And you guys got it in not even under like a day of it even being uploaded, for like not even 24 hours. And here we are now with a waifu tier list. We have an abundance of characters. Just so many characters I can't even... There are some I know, there are some I don't know, and there are some I only just know 1 or 2. Put it into a percent of how much I know all these characters. I probably have to say about 20% to 30% I know, or a good portion of them. But there, of course, there are some where I just have absolutely no idea. So that's why I have, of course, a little handy box that says have not watched. So of course, let's start by explaining what are the boxes. We have this waifu approved, the very top. I forgot to add another P in there. We have here is very good. The underdogs, yeah, it means mid. Dumpster fire, the big no, just have not watched. Because there are some I'm already seeing. I'm just gonna just hard no, just a hard no straight off the gate. Let's do this. So of course we have here in the first row here, we have his Hawkery. These are all the characters from 100 Girlfriends here, starting off. We have Hawkery. When I first started watching anime, she was more like my #1 like character I like out of each of them. But over time, just after like a year of watching it, and I guess the hype of her suddenly just died down, so I'll put her in very good for now, because I would put her up here in waifu approved, but times have changed. So as for Karne, I've actually started to come around for her, because back then she was just an annoying like tsundere and nothing really like that. I didn't really, I guess, grasp it. I'd have to put her also in very good as well, because again, she's just a good old classic tsundere character. He always uses violence, and of course Hawkery is just a horn dog that she always says. And Shizuka, she's a very cool character. Just no thank you. We have Nano, the smartest one out of the group, or out of the harem of Rentoros. She's also up there in waifu approved. She's really smart, and not only that, she's like just a mega nerd. I wouldn't say like she's like a nerd. She doesn't have the round glasses, but she's like Albert Einstein. Oh, Kusari, I have to put her in okay, since she likes drugs. She likes chemistry and drugs, and she mostly stays in her little form. She doesn't stay in her big form, so that's why I'm putting her in it. I know this is her big form, but still, even if it was, I would just put her in the same spot. And Hawkery, just Hawkery's mom, just a complete horn dog, so she's all right. Not something I would mess with. But and we have Kurumi here. If you could ever have a sin, like one of the 7 deadly sins as a person, Kurumi is the one. Because if you give her food, she instantly changes her mood. Like if she's very mad, you give her food, she's instantly happy. Put her in okay. That's really the only thing that's really going for her. We have Mei, or not Mei, the maid. She's sort of like the same thing with Kurumi. I mean, she popped in there and she's not really... The only time that she actually like was like really involved was during that water gun episode. But other than that, she's just the maid of Hawkery. I mean, sure, Hawkery took her in because she was left in the forest. And we have Iku, the baseball masochist. Just no. The Mimi, she is again just the polar opposite of Nano. Nano's is very smart. Mimi is very spoiled. She's a definition of a gold digger right there. She uses her wealth and her just beauty to just try and sway Rentaro. And I think Rentaro said it many times, it's just not something he's really messed with. It's Hawkery. I have to put her in up there for waifu proof. She's just so sweet, and she gets scared very easily because of Rentaro trying to be very upfront with her when it comes to his feelings. She's pretty funny to watch too in the scene. And now here we are, we're moving on to quintessential quintuplets, or just called the quintuplets. We have his Miku, we have Ino, we have Ichika, we have Itsuki, we have Yotsuba too. So we all got their characters here. So let's start off. Miku, I don't care what anyone says, she should have won. She should have been the one instead of Yotsuba. What type of person? Like, what do you mean they're like polar opposites? I refuse to believe that. I still am salty about that. Nino, just she's annoying, and she's like the second oldest. She's like a tsundere mix, but she's very violent. Gets embarrassed very easily, so I have to put her in an eh for now. I mean, if I were to prefer either Yotsuba or Ichika to win, it probably would have to be Ichika. Very manipulative way. She tricked him and lied to him. I'll have to put her in an eh for now. Back then I would put her in very good, but and we have is Itsuki. If I were to be honest, when we first saw like the scene we end up with, I thought it was Itsuki, but if I were to pick, if I would have to Itsuki any other day, if I couldn't pick Miku, Itsuki, and Yotsuba, just no. I am salty about that. So dumpster fire right up the gate. Okay guys, we are back, and now we are on to his Mushoku Tensei characters now. I did recently just watch this a couple months ago, and I think the new season's coming out. Yeah, the new season coming out soon in July 4th, I believe. Anyways, we have Zenith, Rudius's mom. Really the only thing is that she used to be an adventurer as well, same as the dad, so I'll have to put her in for now. Oh, and Rudius's stepmom, because yeah, his dad, the same thing as Rudius as well. They're both two-timers, so if I could pick, I would have to put her in the underdogs. Like, on the surface, she's just the stepmom of Rudius, and I guess the half-sister of Rudius, Aisha. On Ghislaine, I have to put her in. I mean, she was the guardian for Eris when they were going out, so, but other than that, I have to put her in underdog up there. I wouldn't put her in very good, because we didn't really get that much of screen time with her, even for Lapilda. Eris's mom? I don't know, so I'm just gonna put her in I wouldn't. Oh, and Lena Lee's. Put her up there. Let's put her up here in very good. She actually is much better than Hakuri. In terms of like, since they're just both very lewd. I would have to say to pick Alina Lee's at least. It sucks because she has a curse. I have to say no. And Sophie. There. If I could say she's right there, but she's actually not there. Let me just put it right there. There you go. Number 1. I don't know, she's a very plain and classic. She's not like, her personality is not like big and exploding and stuff like that. She's very subtle and just, again, she's a classic. I don't know what to say. Roxy. I have to say she's very good. When Rudius first came into the world, Roxy actually taught him the tricks on how to do everything and basically became a mentor. No, she's the princess. I'm stupid. She's the princess. We don't really know much about her except she's just the princess acting in a student role. So, and Nanohoshi's very cool, since Rudius wasn't actually the only one that was reincarnated into the world. Well, not reincarnated, she was so I would say Nanohoshi, even though she wants to get out of the world and Rudius wants to stay in the world. And of course is Norn and Aisha. And we have the two beast characters that Rudius, they owe him a lot of favors. If I could, I probably would prefer her over the other one, because I know they're both bullies, yes, and they bullied Rudius a lot, and they broke his figurine of rocks. I prefer her over the others, so I have to put her in for now. And now we are on to Konosuba. Fun fact, I actually finished watching this like a couple weeks ago, so my memory is still fresh about the names. Okay, so we have Aqua. I don't care to say she is the worst. She is useless. She is the definition of a complete useless. She can't do anything. The only time that she actually was useful was when Kazuma was dead. When she was trying to revive him back to life like twice. Completely useless. Completely useless. You know, she's very annoying. She's a goddess. She's very annoying. Megumin. Straight up there. Megumin. Even though, yes, the only thing that she's good at is that one spell she can do is just cast Explosion. Sure, yeah. I'll have to pick her over Aqua, because at least she has some usefulness, at least, because Aqua here has none of that. She can't do anything right. She's like the walking if bad luck was a person, it would be her right here. Oh, and Darkness. Oh, Darkness is probably worse, or probably as worse as Aqua. She's a complete horn dog, just like Hakuri. Like, if you could compare on which one, on these two masochists too, so that makes it even worse. Oh, and Whis, which she's also an underdog too. I'll put her up there. I think Kazuma actually spared her life in the grave. Characters from Re:Zero. Well, these two here. This is Amelia and Rem. I wonder what Ram is anyways, but I didn't watch the anime, so I'm only just judging by look wise. I have to put Rem. She's famous. Anywhere you go, even in anime, you would know her name right off the bat. That good old short blue hair. Amelia as well. If I could put her, she probably would beat Hakuri up there. They're really good characters. I don't watch the anime, but I'm just going off by their looks. Oh, and the demon girl from Chainsaw Man. Again, I didn't watch Chainsaw Man, so I have to say she would be an underdog. So I'm just saying in terms of looks. Marin, from My Dress Up Darling, right? Yeah, from My Dress Up Darling. I wouldn't put her in waifu group because let's just say the community has like a tendency to just, they absolutely butchered her in a, you know what I mean, in Reddit. And now we're on to is Oshinoko. So this is going to be very, very interesting. Okay, so we have here is, we have Memcho, Kana, Akane, and Ruby. And the mom's there too, so Miyako? That is a hard choice. Memcho is just, I don't know. She's up there. She's in the underdog. Yeah, she's in the underdog. And AI is up there. Miyako, I have to say, I'll just say she's an underdog too. And Kana, no, I hate Kana. Just no. We'll put her an F for now. I'm being nice. She doesn't belong in the dumpster fire thing. Akane, yeah. She's like the ride or die. Well, she's super loyal, so I'll have to put her up there. She's up there also. Let me just put her up there next to Sylphie. She's up there. And I think this is Ruby, right? Oh, I think this is Ruby. I have to say she is also an underdog too. So she's up there. And now we're on to Alia, sometimes has her feeling in Russian. We have is Alia. We have Yuki, Maria. Or Maria? It's Maria, something like that. Now everyone would just straight off and just put her right up there, but let me stop you right there. She's pretty cool, yes, as a character. She speaks in Russian when she wants to express her feelings away. Even though the main character knows Russian. Alia's up there. Now Yuki, I have to put her up there. Yuki's up there. Or you know what? Underdog right here. Maria, which is Maria. I have to put her up there as well, next to Megami. She's also up there as well. Very cool character. Okay, so now we are on to Darling the Franxx. I think one of my most favorite anime I've watched. Now this is Kokoro. Yeah, this is Kokoro. I really thought Hiro would end up with her. Would end up with her. But to be honest with you, she ended up with Mitsuru. I still don't. I don't approve of it. I really don't. She is an underdog in my opinion. It kind of turned me away when she had a baby to do so. Oh, Ichigo. She wants Hiro to, I guess, acknowledge her more. I would say she's put in... Let me put Kokoro up here. Ichigo, she's very adamant. She wants to be the pilot for Hiro. You know, the other half of the pilot. Yeah, to control the Franxx. Oh, and Zero 2. Just straight up my favorite there. I don't care what to say, but especially if you watch the entire thing, Zero 2 right up there. I have to put her actually next to Megumin. Homie, she's so shy and she's the definition of shy, scared, and just very hesitant and nervous. A plain out introvert. I like her. She's up there. Futaba, one of the characters from Girl Senpai. Let's put her up here in very good. You know, she did help with Sakta. It's a insomnia thing, that little disease that's going around that's affecting, I guess, adolescents. You have My Son, number 1 right here. She's the poster girl of the entire show. She's up there too with Komi, right up there. And Shoko, yeah, Shoko-san. She also is up there too with My Son as well. Oh, and here we are. The two characters that I actually hate with a fiery passion. We have is Chizuru and Ruka. My most two hated characters in the entire show. She deserves the very top of the dumpster fire. Dumpster fire right here. What I mean by dumpster fires, dudes, they are insufferable. I don't like them at all. Kazuya, I know Kazuya is weird and stuff, but the fact that he still is trying to pursue her after so many times, this guy literally saved her from falling off a ship. He had a promise, or yeah, Chizuru's his grandma, and they're still continuing the lie. But in the recent season, they actually finally found out. Kazuya's mom finally found out about the lie. And Ruka as well. Just, they're equally as bad. Ruka is at the very bottom of the dumpster fire. She's in the very top of the dumpster fire. She is just insufferable. I hate it. Like, she wants to go on with her voice acting career and stuff, but she's so thick-skulled. Just hate Chizuru. I hate Chizuru. If she was also in here, or yeah, Sumi. If Sumi was in here, but she's not in here, so again, she's so thick-skulled. Okay, anyways, that's enough of me ranting. Oh, now we're on to Classroom of the Elite. I actually haven't watched that anime, surprisingly enough, but I do have some knowledge about the characters about them. This is Horikita. She's up there. I know people who did watch it would have a different opinion, but she's up there. Oh, that's actually her choice. We'll have to put her in very good. She's up there. She's very good. Very good character. She's very like bossy type too. She's very, yeah, since she's the leader of, I think, correct me if I'm wrong, but it's class C, I think? Class something, I can't remember. I'm very picky when it comes to characters, so let's put her in for now. Honami, or yeah, Ichinose. Put her up there, right up there. No, she's up there. Horikita's up there. So yeah, there's a lot of characters in this anime, so I'll try my best to remember each one. But this Arisu, she's also the leader of a class section. So she's up there too. She's a very good leader alongside Horikita. I think they both hate each other because they're in the opposite class. And there's other characters here. I'm just gonna judge based on their looks. I'm just going to say, I think this is Honami as well. It looks like Honami. Remember this, because I think the characters, they get a different hairstyle and different like hair color. Well, some of them did. They got a major hairstyle. I have to put her in the underdog. I think she confessed her feelings to Ayana Koji. Raphtalia from Shield Hero, right up there with Sylphie. Best Demi-human guardian ever. And now we're on to girlfriend. So of course now we have Saki, Nagisa, we have Rika, Shino. I know Nayo and Saki are both dating, but I don't know. Let me think about this real quick. Saki, she can't cook, she can't clean. She can try. I mean, that's like one of the traits. She gets very jealous because, of course, Nagisa, Rika, and Shino, they're all trying to, I have to put her in, I hate to say it, I have to put her in for now. She's in the list. Now for Nagisa, she actually can cook, she can clean, she's respectful, and just, I mean, sure, she gets a bit jealous, but she's very subtle about it. Like, she knows when the time is right to do certain things. Oh, and Rika, infamous, a VTuber, she's a YouTuber in the anime. She's annoying, she's rich, and the reason why that Nayo even wants to date her or chose to date her is because her VTubing thing was gonna get out of hand. People in the high school were gonna know, so but I could say that's the only thing she's going for her. If Shino, good old Shino, I have to put her underdog as well. She was a different scenario. She was roped into this. She was roped into the mess because eventually she found out that Nayo was dating 2 people, I think, or 3 people now. And now I'm surprised about these 2 here. Lucy and Rebecca. They're not anime. The show Cyberpunk Edge Runners isn't an anime. Is it? Is it an anime? It's not. It doesn't even have the aspects of what makes an anime. She could have done more. Pissing people off by this, but she could have done more, to be honest, in the show. Rebecca, I know she's a gun maniac. She just likes guns and stuff. She's funny. She's hilarious. I think she's from Naruto. She's the blind girl. She's the blind girl. Put her up there. I'll put her in the underdog. It's been a long time since I last watched Naruto. And we have Rei. Yeah, we have Rei Miyamoto. High School of the Dead. I watched that. She's pretty cool as well. She's a samurai user. She used blades a lot during the apocalypse. Oh, now these characters here. These 3. I know them. A redo of healer, so she's up there. I have to say she's very good. It's very good. Oh no. The only thing going for her is that she got captured by him, the protagonist. She's a crusader, or she's a powerful knight. Now we're on to this one here. Waguri. If there was any anime I absolutely love, she's up there. She's the #1. She's gonna be #1 waifu in my opinion. #1 right up there. Like, if I could choose, she's sweet. I should say, like, in terms of like just like in modesty, she doesn't dress up like crazy and just like, there's revealing clothing. No, she dresses like this and like that. She's wife material right there. Wife material right there. Shikimori, she's so sweet too. She's always watching his back all the time. She's just always watching his back all the time. I'll have to put her up there as well with Raphtalia. But if I could pick, it'll still be Waguri over Shikimori. Albedo. My thing from Demon Lord? Ainz? I know the main character is Ainz, but I don't know what the anime is, but Albedo. Oh yeah, she's very obsessed with Ainz. Same thing with Alfaria, so I'll have to put her up there as well. If I could she would beat these here. Let me put them here. Okay, we only got a couple more left. Kurumi from Data Live. Definition of a yandere. She will kill. She will kill. She's a very jealous type. Out of like all the spirits that he has encountered, Harumi is probably the most violent one. So I have to put her in very good or above with Nanahoshi. Asuna from Sword Art Online. She's also, in my opinion, I did watch Sword Art Online. It's good. I'm about to put her up here as well. The dynamic that they have. Or Hirito. And here. Oh, there's Freerun. I actually haven't watched Freerun, but I'm gonna have to put her in. I wouldn't say, in my opinion, she's like waifu. In my opinion, I'd have to say she probably is in. She's an in my opinion. I know there's someone out there that probably watches Freerun, probably saying like, how dare you? Well, I haven't watched the show again. It's just, if I were to pick Sylphie or Freerun, Sylphie. I'm saying it because of her design. I don't know what makes the difference between the two. I don't know. I don't have enough information to actually pick, okay? Oh, Akame from Akame got killed. I know. Oh, I'm not gonna say anything. I'll put her in the underdog. I think the postings from 7 Deadly Sins. She's very cool, so I'll put her in no. I'll just put her in no for now. I'll have to put her in she's alright. I think this is from Attack on Titan. Looks like it. I'm just kidding. We have a couple more. I just added a couple more from another anime I watched. So these are from Eminence and Shadow. We have Beta, Alpha, Gamma, Zeta, Beta, Eta, and Delta. Victoria and Elfie. Since I recently just watched it, she is right up there. She is so sweet. She's the most sweetest character in the entire show. She's very obsessed over Will, that's for sure, because Will can't use magic. Purely a swordsman. Yeah, I mean, he can't really tap into his magic. He was never really gifted with it, but eventually he did learn how to use magic at some point, but in a way. They were both separated, you know. 2 star-crossed lovers, and let's just say that she's so obsessed to the point that she made dolls and sent him scout letters, or not scout letters, but more love letters to try and communicate with him. They're both childhood friends too. I have to put her. Oh my gosh, if I don't know. These are 2 hard choices. Wagari or Alfaria? I probably would have to pick Alpha. That's actually a hard choice. Epsilon, I'm stupid. Epsilon, Alpha, Gamma, Zeta, Beta, Eta, Victoria, Delta, Epsilon, the precise. She's very good. Even though in the anime where she uses the slimes for one particular reason. So there's that. Alpha, she's up there. I think she beats Shikimori. She's a very good leader to a very good second in command. And we have Gamma here. Again, the only thing that she's really good at is her finances. She's really good with finances, just like what Shadow says. No athletic ability. Zeta. I know in the anime we didn't really get much about, like, we didn't really know anything about Zeta, so she's up there too with Epsilon. Now we have is Beta. She always likes to make stories about Shadow, about Sid Kagano. Put her up here and very good. I'll put her in. No, she deserves the title alongside the big 3. Oh, and Ada. She's much more of like the quiet type. She follows Shadow, yes, but she doesn't really. She's not really outgoing as the others. So, but again, she's still his wife right there. That's waifu approved in my opinion. And Victoria, numbers 559, and Delta. Delta's funny. She's hilarious, and like, if you could say, she's more brawn over brains, so she's up there. I wouldn't say she's wife material, but she's very good. She's up there. And I think that's it. That's all the characters I can possibly think from the top of my head. Of course, here are everything about the waifu approved. Very good. The underdogs. Dumpster fire. There's these 5 here I just absolutely hate with a fiery passion. If you guys want me to make another tier list, let me know in the comments down below. Subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.